Today we're diving into the hyper-local Augusta, Georgia housing 2024 market forecast. My name is Ariel Wright and I'm a local Augusta, Georgia realtor who's bringing you the data today. So let's kick things off. The housing market we find ourselves in right now is far from typical when compared to the past. There are simply not enough homes available for sale, which is contributing to the tight market conditions. And not to mention all that Augusta, Georgia is projected to see a 9% job growth over the next 5 years with the help of the Economic Development Authority Group. They focus on bringing on manufacturing companies, chemical, food, customer service, cybersecurity centers, and data centers. We also have Fort Gordon, known as Fort Eisenhower now. It brings in nearly $2.4 billion directly into local shops, real estate, banks, and it has a workforce of 31,000 people. That's the population of Evans, Georgia. So our biggest challenge is building more homes. Augusta is trying to keep up with this demand, and that is driving the prices up. So you might be thinking, well, mortgage rates are going up. They're currently higher than what they used to be. In the recent years, we saw them as low as 2%, and now they've jumped up to 6.5%, 7%. And this can affect affordability for some buyers, but the demand is still so strong that we're seeing multiple offers on homes that are priced fairly. Stay till the end to learn what opportunities here are for buyers and sellers and what builders and investors are facing, and distressed home sales that has been all over the news. So if you're a buyer, don't let the current market discourage you. There's some good news on the horizon. So the economic data is suggesting that mortgage rates are likely to go down in the future. NAR has put out this graph here showing that it'll go down to about 6%, which is not what we've seen in the past, but it's still better than 6.5%, 7% over the long run. So right now the advantage is if you purchase now, you're gonna have more negotiation power for closing costs. You might even get some repairs because there's less competition, even though there are multiple buyers, but there's a difference between 3 or 4 multiple offers versus 12 and 20 multiple offers. So that's one thing you can do. On the flip side, when rates drop and more buyers return to the market, there's a chance that inventory will still remain low. So those sellers who are holding on to their low rates may also become buyers again when they feel more comfortable. So we might see a little bit more supply, but again, those sellers are gonna still need a place to go. All right, new home sales and builders. So let's talk about booming new home sales and how builders are faring in this unique housing market. So new home sales are surprisingly high, and builders are thriving in this environment. The lower competition in the new home market is certainly helping their success. So buyers of new homes might find themselves in a better position financially with potential lower down payment requirements and fewer out-of-pocket expenses. So it's not all smooth sailing for builders. One challenge that they face is increasing difficulty in finding skilled workers due to the rising cost of labor. And builders and investors are also choosing to build in Columbia County versus Richmond County because the cost of materials and labor are the same, but you can sell for 20% more in Columbia County. So distressed home sales. Last but not least, let's address this because so many headlines come across about this. So distressed home sales include short sales and foreclosures, but we're at a really low number of 2% overall, and that's actually national. So no matter what you're seeing on your news feed, it's incredibly low, and most people are faring with equity in their home because we saw a 50% increase in home values since 2020. That's an incredibly high number. So most people are holding on to their house, and so they're not falling under. So what I'm going to caution you, if you are purchasing in the next 30 days, a year, 2 years from now, if you're coming through Augusta and you are just coming through for a year or two, it may not be the best option to buy just because we don't know how much higher this is going to increase, and you do have seller's costs when you do go to sell. So you want to make sure that you're netting, right? So If you're planning on coming here though and being here long term, then I would encourage you to then explore those options as long as you're financially comfortable. So we hope this market update has provided some clarity on the current situation in Augusta. Remember to stay informed, consider your options, and as always, I'll be here to keep you updated. So if you're looking to relocate to the area and are looking for a realtor or somebody already living in the CSRA who needs to buy or sell, feel free to give me a call so we can talk for opportunities. See you in the next video.